Jump this time, and they're running. And very closely grouped up front with Acarine just the first to show, from Oyster Pond and Beau Ranger and Classified and Carved Opal, and Bishop's Beau and Cathy's Lad and Broken Speech and W again, and the Tsarevich the back marker as they race towards the second. Oyster Pond in the lead from Beau Ranger and Acarine, and all safely over the second. Oyster Pond, whose rider is putting up 2 pound overweight, Graham McCourt. That's the only overweight in the race. And they all jumped the third safely with W again now the back marker, and Oyster Pond the leader from Beau Ranger and Acarine, and Carved Opal in fourth. Then comes Cathy's Lad and Broken Speech, and Tsarevich making ground on the outside. Classified. And Bishop's Beau and W again. Oyster Pond going a pretty good clip from Beau Ranger in second and Acarine third. Then Cathy's Lad has gone 4 and Carved Opal 5. Coming to the next. The fourth, Oyster Pond, jumps it in the lead. And another plain one. Oyster Pond, Beau Ranger, Acarine, Carved Opal, the Tsarevich. Over on the far rail, Cathy's Lad being followed by Classified. As they come down to the fence, that will be the second last on the next circuit, with Oyster Pond clear. Over the sixth, Oyster Pond clear of Beau Ranger, Carved Opal, and Acarine, and the Tsarevich. Then Broken Speech and Cathy's Lad with Between Horses Bishop's Beau, and over the next, Oyster Pond clear over the seventh from Beau Ranger, Carved Opal, and Acarine, and the Tsarevich and Cathy's Lad and Broken Speech and Bishop's Beau and Classified, and finally W again. And still going a very good gallop in this third running of the Kennedy Construction Gold Cup, which was established in 1963 and first run as the Massey Ferguson. Running down to the 8th, and the bottom weight has faded quite swiftly into third, or second rather, as Beau Ranger takes it up on the outside, ridden by young John Hurst, with John Frankham on his outside on Carved Opal, Oyster Pond on the inner as they jump the water for the only time. Beau Ranger, Oyster Pond, and Carved Opal and Acarine. Just in behind them, the Tsarevich. And this is the first of the 2 ditches. Beau Ranger landed in the lead from on the inside. And on the inside, Oyster Pond, on the outside, Carved Opal, and Acarine Between Horses. As they come to the 11th, Beau Ranger lands in the lead from Oyster Pond, Acarine, and then Carved Opal towards the outside. Then Tsarevich and Classified and Cathy's Lad. And Bishop's Beau making ground, then Broken Speech, the final ditch. Beau Ranger landed clear in the lead. From in second place, Oyster Pond, Carved Opal towards the outside. Classified making good ground on the inner. Acarine still there, so is Bishop's Beau, and then the Tsarevich. That's 5 out, and then Cathy's Lad. Broken Speech has got a lot to do, and W again is virtually out of it as they run downhill now. And it's Beau Ranger well clear of Carved Opal, who's moved into second. As they come to the fence at the top of the hill, 4 from home. Beau Ranger landed in the lead. Carved Opal was second. Then comes Bishop's Beau. Then on the inside, Oyster Pond, Carved Opal, under pressure from John Frankham, and Beau Ranger clear 3 out. Beau Ranger from Carved Opal. Beau Ranger lands in the lead. Carved Opal a faller. Carved Opal a faller at that one. Then it's Beau Ranger clear now of Bishop's Beau in second. Oyster Pond is fading, and Classified has moved into third, and Cathy's Lad's improving also. Round the home turn with 2 flights left to jump now, 2 fences left to jump in the Kennedy Construction Gold Cup, and it's Beau Ranger being pressed all the time by Classified, and on the far side, Bishop's Beau, on the near side, Cathy's Lad. Beau Ranger from Cathy's Laden classified, racing to the final fence now, and it's still Beau Ranger and young John Hurst in the lead now, with classified the challenger on the far side. Cathy's Lad is close. Beau Ranger jumps it well. It's Beau Ranger on the near side, classified on the far side. Cathy's Lad is third, but Beau Ranger striding away as they race up towards the line. Classified still trying to put in a challenge, but Beau Ranger holding him all the line, and as they come to the line, Beau Ranger wins it from Classified. Second and third is Cathy's Lad, for Acarine fast finishing, and behind them was Bishop's Beau and Zarovich, and then the long-time leader Oyster Pond, and finally Broken Speech. And so the result of the Kennedy Construction Gold Cup, and as I call it to you, I'm looking down the course to see if John Frankham is on his feet after that fall with carved opal. First, number 11, Beau Ranger, owned by White Brothers Limited of Taunton, trained by John Thorne and ridden by John Hurst, the 8-to-1 winner.